Welcome back, everyone. You may be in a position where for some reason your Wi-Fi is just not working on your iPhone. Now, this has happened to me one time on my iPhone 8 Plus. It kind of happens every so often, but it's usually fixed after a little while, just by using the phone. But one time on my iPhone 8 Plus, it went through a long process, many months and months, where the Wi-Fi didn't work, the Bluetooth didn't work either. And what I did to fix it was I factory resetted the whole entire device, so I deleted everything off of it and I reinstalled the software, and that ended up fixing the issue. But I will tell you, I had another issue more recently where another one of my iPhones, which was an iPhone 10, that ended up having a super weird issue. The Wi-Fi never worked. I was on iOS 13 the whole entire time. I updated it through my computer, still didn't work, no nothing. But then when I updated to iOS 14, that ended up fixing the Wi-Fi on that device. So I don't know what happened there. That was a really weird software issue. So the very first thing I would recommend you to do if you can't access your Wi-Fi, so if you go into your settings and you can't click on your Wi-Fi settings up here, or if you go into your control center right here, and the Wi-Fi section is like grayed off, there's like a line through it and you can't see it, then what I would recommend you to do is to fully back up your device. You want to make sure everything is backed up, your photos, your apps and everything. I would recommend doing an iCloud backup, iTunes backup, files backup, whatever you want to do. And then at that point, I would recommend you to delete everything off your phone and do a factory reset, but don't do it until you have everything backed up. So you want to go into settings, go into general, click reset and erase all content and settings. And then I would recommend you to go through your iPhone again, go through the setup process, restore everything, and see if your Wi-Fi is working then. If your Wi-Fi is still working, then you know it was probably a software issue and you probably don't have to go through it. However, if it's still grayed out, there may actually be a hardware problem. Now, me personally, that's the number one thing I would recommend people to do. That's the one thing that fixed it for me. Now, another thing you can do that isn't as crazy as that is to see if there's an update out for your phone. So you can make your way over to your settings app. You want to go back into general, which is right here. You want to go into software update, which is right here. And you want to see if there's an update for your device. Now, chances are there probably will be, as you can see for this one. So I'll go ahead and click download and install. And you want to make sure it's fully installed. You want to make sure it's good. And after it fully reboots, you want to make sure to check out for your iPhone and see if the Wi-Fi is working. Now, chances are if your Wi-Fi is not working, you're not going to be able to see it here. So I would recommend you to plug in your iPhone to your computer, whether it's a Windows or Mac or whatever. And then you want to see if your iPhone is able to go and actually get an update through your iTunes or Windows PC. Now at this point, your computer should be able to see those specific updates available, and most of the time it'll go ahead and update for you. And so at that point, once it's fully updated, I would recommend going through your device once more, checking the Wi-Fi and seeing if it's available. Now chances are, as I stated, it should end up fixing the issue. If it still didn't end up fixing it, you can always do a hardware reset. Just power off your phone, power back on, see if that fixes it, and kind of take note if your phone is ever randomly turning the Wi-Fi back on, because if that ends up happening, then it might just be a software issue and maybe not even a hardware issue. You really want to avoid it being a hardware issue, because then you'll have to end up sending it out to Apple or somebody for them to fix it basically. So that's really pretty much the process. Those are just a couple ways on how to fix it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channel. More importantly, everything else of every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.